Hey, is Ariel done at ESPN yet?
Rich Eisen put a tweet out with a video and it said Ariel Helwani's last interview as an ESPN employee was with him yesterday or maybe. I think he is potentially done, yeah. Where's he going? Do you know?
I would love to know. I'm sure he has options.
Does he?
I think so.
Yeah.
I do too. I think he's good. I was just fucking around.
Oh, yeah. Pretty big deal, though. I mean, his life. The people have stopped tweeting me thinking that he's coming to work for us, though, which is good. Because I was trying to kayfabe for him.
Sure.
He's not. I wish. I don't know how. I don't know. I didn't know how to make it right, you know? Like, that's a big deal. He's got, family.
Kids.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, hey, man, you come work with us. What's it look like? I don't know, dude, just show up, I guess. It's not necessarily the most comforting sounding thing, but I did think about it. I'm incredibly pumped for Ariel. Hopefully, he goes a place where he can, really do his full thing. He's fucking awesome whenever he gets going,
Yeah, I wonder where he goes because he was doing sidelines for NBA games for ESPN, which is a big deal. He's a big NBA guy.
Yeah, but they wouldn't cut to him ever, right? I mean,
never.
That was kind of my problem. I was watching games.
No, he wasn't like an analyst, was he? I thought he was just doing like the halftime interviews or after the game.
Yeah, sidelines.
The quarter interviews.
Yeah, but I was watching those because he was on, and I didn't hear him one time, and I heard somebody that wasn't a good talker talking. I'm like, why is Helwani not on the mic right now? Let's get this guy going. Wow. Hopefully, wherever he goes, Helwani is in tow, Hopefully that is with him, He was fucking awesome to get to know. I'm excited for him. They had that full article about him, I
didn't see that, but no. Where was it?
You did see it. It was about how there's like a change, and he's like kind of at the front of it. ESPN is going to have to keep up with the digital money that could potentially happen for people if they were to go do their own thing, and how much you pay, who pays what, who goes where. In area, I think it was a New York Post article. I think it was a Post article.
That sounds right.
I think it was
Mushnick?
No, it was not fucking Phil Mushnick. Stage. Phil Mushnick thought our show would be off the air by now, didn't he?
Yeah, without question.
Yeah, hey, so where could Ariel go? Like, what options are there for Ariel?
So
he's obviously a big MMA guy. Where else?
He could go alone. He could do his own thing, have his own show. I think he is talented enough.
Which he used to I think he was kind of solo back in the day, his own website, and then he was with like Vox. He was doing different stuff.
Which would be quite a bet on yourself, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I would... that would be a huge bet on himself. I think he could do it if he wanted to. I think I asked him a couple times if he was going to do that. He didn't give me much information, as he shouldn't have, especially. It's not that big. It's his business, not ours. We'll all learn at some point. But, there's a chance he could go Barstool. I mean, he could go to Barstool. Mm-hmm. I mean, he could go there.
Meadowlark.
He could go to Meadowlark.
Bellator?
Maybe.
He could probably be the voice of...
I don't know if he's going to go to Bellator.
He doesn't do like play-by-play. I'm sure he could.
But yeah, but I don't think, because UFC is like the
one.
Yeah. Could work with Dana directly.
Yeah, maybe him and Dana put their swords aside and he went and worked with UFC, because UFC has a content game now. I mean, there's a lot of options for Ariel, and I assume he knew that. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
I assume. I hope he did. Yeah. And I hope he got broken off. He does good work, that guy.
Yeah.
He's fucking insufferable.
Do you think he has it like nailed down on exactly what he's doing and where he's going?
I think so. Right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Have to.
I don't know either. I would think so.
It's just weird because like he's not like Fox. It's not that. I can't think of it like big network like that he would move to, because they don't have MMA. They have wrestling, obviously. That he does that.
Yeah, big network is an interesting, because here we are on the, precipice of a new day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It wouldn't make sense.
And if it wasn't for Meadowlark, obviously none of this would be happening on the internet. No, but I'm saying like.
They say that in the article? Is that what?
Yeah, there's a lot of articles, that say that type of stuff. And it's not Dan or Skipper or Mike or anybody over there. It's just the articles that are written. But it is a new world now. And I think Ariel will continue to flourish if he's not. Even more so if he is just a digital guy.
Well, and if he wanted to stay at a big network, he would have just taken the 85% pay cut and just stayed at ESPN.
What was it? He did say something publicly, right? Didn't he say?
I think so.
I forget what the percentage was.
I thought it was like 65.
No, 61% was Kenny Mayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Ariel's was. It was reported, though, at some point. But
fairly sizable.
I'm excited to see where it is. When's it going to happen? Do you know anything? Have you followed along with this? When's the announcement coming?
I have no idea where he's going. That's why I was wondering if you knew if he nailed it down yet.
10%. Yeah, give him the Shannon Sharp.
10%.
Give him the Shannon Sharp.
What it's being reported as.
How much?
10%.
After already taking 5.
He's not going to answer. Oh, he did answer. Okay.
All mics are off in here.
Really? What's he saying, Zeke? Can you relay?
Here we go.
Okay, so we are live right now, all right? Is that cool? Will you say yes? It's a thumbs up. All right. I don't know. Only I can see that. I don't want to get into oh, he's got his mouth. He just did this thing. He just did this thing. This guy's doing this thing. Wait, 1 second, he says.
Helwani's up to something.
All right. So very.
There you have it.
Hey, so we did learn a lot there. Helwani is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good news. All right. So I guess we'll learn at some point alongside everybody.
Soon.
What a moment. Helwani's up to something.
After being booed for fucking.
Yeah. Great answer.
I wonder what he is. Now I'm like kind of intrigued. I hadn't thought about it until you mentioned it. Like now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Like what is Ariel going to do? I assume he's going to do something awesome.
I'm legitimately the same thing until now. Like when you said Fox, it's almost like why wouldn't he just do his own thing and just be able to be himself in the full thing?
Doing your own thing, and
But he has a
doing your own thing though is quite a risk. Especially in this whole world. I think a lot of people are kind of learning that potentially as this whole thing goes.
expose him.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of that.
Does it stink that he's?
I think he could do it though.
Yeah,
I think Ariel has the work ethic, the personality. There's other people.
He has relationships with a lot of fighters, like Conor. I think he went over to Ireland to interview Conor in that pay-per-view deal.
And Nate Diaz actually came out and said, "Where's Ariel?"
Yeah.
At this thing. So it's like I think he has great. I think he could. I think he's going to take. But I don't know if he is. Wherever he goes, he'll dominate.
Does he have a community on YouTube? He does, right? Doesn't he have like a
The ESPN MMA?
So it's not his.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So he's going to have to restart.
Yeah.
I think.
I forgot if him and Chael or him and Cormier had one that was separate.
It's like all his RSS feeds, all his podcast
Yeah.
feeds. Like I assume ESPN's going to keep all those. You got to rebuild all of those
For sure.
Damn.
And it sounds.
And he won't be able to keep doing that. He has a podcast with DC. He can't do that anymore because DC's
still at ESPN.
employed by ESPN, right?
Yeah.
With how quick these UFC events are, though, at least he can like hit the ground running, kind of whatever he is going to do. It's not like if he was an NFL guy where something like this happens, then you have to wait 4 months before you have anything to talk about.
I would like to make this declaration one time, and I don't want to have to say it again. Ariel is going to be successful no matter what he does, but fuck him.
Don't tell him that.
Don't tell him that. Nobody tell him.
Nobody
what we
tell
just
him.
said. No one tell him.
No one tell him.
No one tell him what we just said because he is incredibly talented.